Good morning, folks, and welcome to Fit4Fall. I'm Tawana Wright, Associate State Director of Community Outreach with AARP Alabama, covering Shelby County and to the Tennessee state line. This morning we have with us Denise Moss-Jarrett. Good morning, Denise.
Hey, good morning, AARP family and Fit family.
It's so good to have you with us. You know, Denise, we've been featuring you a lot talking about stretching. And can you emphasize again the folks the importance of stretching?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to, Tawana. The importance of stretching is mainly when you are getting started with an exercise, you want to make sure that you stretch and warm up those muscles. Make sure you're getting those muscles ready for whatever they are about to endure. After you go through your exercise, you make sure you want to stretch afterwards because you are thanking your muscles for basically being able to perform those exercises and letting them know, hey, thank you for doing a great job. So stretching is always important before and after exercise.
So Denise, when we're doing that cool down part after we've done our workout, how long what's a good time frame on how long we should be stretching afterwards?
Yeah, it varies. It depends on how hard you've gone. Like, say you've just done like a 30-minute walk. You may just want to just stretch and do that cool down for 5 to 10 minutes afterwards. If you've gone really intense, it is not out of the ordinary to do a 20-minute cool down.
Okay. So I know we were doing some walking last year. We had a walking program, and we would always stretch even before we started walking.
Yep, absolutely. It's always important to stretch beforehand as well too, and you always want to make sure. A lot of people forget this to stretch and cool down afterwards. So just make sure you just put that in your back pocket before and after.
Well, you know, we planned a little something else, but I think because we just talked about the importance of stretching before you get started, before we let Jerry and Eric work you out, we're going to let Denise take you through some more stretching.
Awesome.
Hello friends, it's Denise with Collective Culture. We're going to focus on stretching your muscles. I, for one, am not good at this, so this is always a good.
Well, looks like the video doesn't want to cooperate with us today.
What?
We're going to focus on stretching.
Sometimes that happens, you know. You're
always a good reminder that when you've had a tough workout, when you went out and walked, when you went out and ran, it's always good to have a good practice of stretching your muscles. So let's get right to it. Again, you can do this in a chair or you can do it on a mat. I prefer that you do it on a mat on the floor. So we're going to start just like this. We're going to open right here to V. Just think about a pizza, right? And we're going to take it over right here. Keep it nice and long. Stretch it out. And then we're going to take it to the other side, just like this. Nice and long. Stretch it out. Really good. Awesome. We're going to continue to stay right here in the lower half of our body. And so what I want you to do is take your hands out, stretch them out as far as you can, right here. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You notice that's a good stretch right here in the thigh area. Let's do that one more time because that's an area that doesn't get a lot of attention, a lot of love. So one more time, guys. For 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So let's focus on those arms, right? We're always using them every day. What we're gonna do is just take them overhead just like this for 3 seconds on each side. We'll start with our right side. Let's go. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. Let's switch sides. 1, 2, and 3. Let's do that again. 1, 2, and 3. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. All right, so last stretch that we're gonna do is just kind of a full body stretch. I want you to just kind of lay back for me. This is not a break, guys. Lay back for me, and we're just gonna do a full body stretch. We'll hold it for 10, twice. Let's lay back on our mats, just like this, and we'll hold it for 10. I want your toes to be pointed. I want your hands over your head. Here we go. Halfway there. Nice and long, nice and lean. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's reset. Bring it back. Now let's go for that one more time. Remember to keep your toes pointed. We're gonna put those arms over our head, nice and long, nice and lean. Hold it for 10. Here we go. Halfway there. Nice. All right, make sure you get up very slowly, guys. You don't want to rush up too fast, right? All right, guys. So after you get that nice stretching, you're going to feel really good. Those muscles are going to thank you. Again, this is the end. This is Denise with Collective Culture. Stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you so much for joining me, guys.
All right, Denise. Well, the video ran fine. That's great. So we got our stretching in for the morning, folks, and we're going to focus on lower body for our other two. So we're going to have Eric's going to put us to work in a chair that we can hold on to, and Jerry's going to give us some lower body exercises. So what are the benefits to strengthening your lower body?
Oh man, so there are many benefits to strengthening your lower body. One in particular, especially for walkers and runners, you want to have a strong lower body because guess what? Hills are gonna come. We live in Birmingham, Alabama, people. So definitely very hilly terrain here. And you want to be able to power through and walk through those hills. The other thing is climbing stairs. Simple things like going up and down stairs, getting in and out of your car. If you have to step up on something, you definitely want to have that strength in your lower body. So I'm a big advocate of making sure that you have strong legs, strong quads, and strong hamstrings.
That's great. You talked about heels, but sometimes it doesn't have to be a big heel. Those slow climbing heels, they seem to be worse than the big ones to me.
They are worse than the big ones to me. And I tell you, if you ever do a race, Tawana, and you do one that has rolling heels, they'll get you too.
Well, that sounds like a dangerous place to be. So
Yeah,
we're gonna take a look at some lower body work. We're gonna start it with Jerry.
Awesome.
Hello, and I am Jerry from the Collective Culture. I'm so glad that you have joined me today. Today is all about our balance. We're also going to work this lower body, but before we get into it, I want you to understand that balance is so important. So we're going to do that. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun. So guess what? Stand up nice and tall for me. You're flat-footed. You're going to start here first, just feeling comfortable with your balance. Not putting weight on any side, but actually balancing yourself from the center. With that being said, we're going to start with our right leg. I want you right here, bring your legs in, take that right leg and bring it up 90 degrees. When you do that, sometimes 90 degrees for me, it's different every day. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. When you do that, if you wobble, it's okay. Place that foot back on the floor. Take the left leg right here, bring it up. It's your 90 degrees. When I say 90 degrees, try to stand up tall for me. Your core is nice and tall, it's long, it's engaged. The leg is up from your hip. Put that back down. This time we're gonna take the right leg up, and this time when we bring it up, let's give it a slight extension. There we go, just warming it up. You'll warm up with this, I promise. Sometimes you're thinking, what? You'll feel a little burn. Bring it back in, place it on the floor. Left leg up 90 degrees. And again, your 90 degrees may be here, it may be here. I want whatever you have. Extend that leg out. There we go. Come on, give me that little burn. If you're wobbling, it's okay. Bring it back in and put it down. We're gonna work from the inside and the outside both. So what we're gonna do, I want you to give me a little bit of a squat. You're gonna extend that leg. We're gonna do 8. So you're gonna stand up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, abdomen abductors, adductors, inner thigh, outer thigh. I really don't care what you call it, but we're working those legs. Again, sit down, put the weight in the hips. We're gonna extend it out for 8. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hopefully you're warming up and hopefully you're sitting down. I want the weight in your hips and in your heels, not in your knees. We're gonna do another set. This time I want that leg up a little bit higher and I want you sitting down a little bit deeper in that. So, you ready? And I need a smile. So let's sit back. Let's take it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next leg. We gotta go. Let's sit down. Give it to me. 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift it up. 3, 2, and 1. Again, those are some things that you can do wherever you are. If you're at home, if you're at work, it doesn't matter where you are, but understanding your balance, understand lifting that leg, and that you can do without weights. That's gonna be isometric, working your body against your body. So with that being said, I thank you. I hope you come back to see us again. Again, I'm Jerry from the Collective Culture. Thank you and have a great day.
So we did a little lower body work, and she also talked about the modifications. So I think sometimes folks don't exercise because they think they can't do it exactly the way the instructor is doing it. What about the modifications? Do we always have to follow the precise event, or how can we change these things up so that everybody can do it?
I am so glad that you brought that up, because even myself as a fitness professional, I get intimidated sometimes when I'm on Peloton or whatever the case is, I'm doing a workout. I'm like, I need a modification for this. So sometimes it's always good to make sure that you look ahead and see what the workout is. And it's always great to even just Google your own modifications. And I've learned that as a person, you know your body more than the instructor does. You do the best that you can do. If you're on the floor and you're doing planks, it's perfectly fine to get down on your elbows and do those planks. You don't have to be full stretched out on your arms. That's just one example. So it's perfectly fine to just do those modifications. Do your research.
Denise, I think you just said something that's very important. Even as a person who is a health professional, you realize sometimes even you have to make modifications. I mean, that says a lot, because I think
Yes.
I think sometimes we don't exercise because we look at stuff and we think it's too hard. So I'm
Absolutely.
glad you shared that, because I know I'd be intimidated.
Yeah.
So tell us about the I heard something about a big event that Collective Culture is working on.
Yes, so in approximately 9 days, Tawana, we are doing A46 Breathe Race series that we are all a part of. Dana, Eric, Jerry, myself, and April. It's virtual, but you can register for this event. You can do it as a walking event. You can run it. You can cycle it. Whatever you choose to do. You can just walk for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. But whatever you choose to do, that's kind of the gist of the race.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. That sounds good. Well, we're gonna move on to another lower body exercise, and I'm gonna get some information from you on 846. Well, folks, here we go. Another lower body exercise with Eric.
Yay!
Hey guys, my name is Eric, and I would like to personally thank you guys for coming along with us on this journey today. I'm with the Collective Culture, and today we're going to have a great workout. We're going to focus on the lower body again today, and we're going to get started. So today we're going to start with seated pistol squats. You can do this in your home. All you got to do is find a chair with arms. So here we go. We're going to start with seated pistol squats. You want to keep your core strong and tight, keep your body up, keep your hands on the arms, and put that leg out, lift. Awesome job. You guys are doing great. And we're just working on that lower body, working on strengthening those hips, working on strengthening those legs. You guys are really doing good. Count back, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Seated position, let's change legs. All right, got that leg out. Try to keep that foot pointed straight ahead, and we're gonna go up. Awesome job, do it at your pace, guys. You guys are doing great. And while you're doing this, you're working your legs, you're working your upper body as well. You're just getting a great workout. So we're gonna count back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Take a deep breath. Stand up. We're gonna go into our lunges. You still can use your chair to kind of give you a little balance, and let's go down. Awesome. Back up. Just like that. Working on our lunges. You guys are doing great. Awesome. Keep that core tight. Let's count back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna do squats again. This time we're standing. So I'm just gonna turn the chair, just like that, squat. Use your arms to balance. Get a deep squat for me. Awesome job. Keep those legs shoulder width apart. Go into that squat as deep as you can. Awesome, guys. You guys are doing really great today. Great workout. Awesome. Good job, guys. Let's count back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last exercise, catch your breath. We're gonna do walkouts. You can do these at your pace. You wanna stand in position, bend over, go down slowly. Try to keep those legs straight, touch your toes. And we're just gonna walk out. There you go. Try to keep that back flat, straight, core tight. Walk it back up at your leisure. Okay, we'll go forward again. Do as many as you can. Do it at your leisure. Okay, guys? Awesome. You guys are doing a great job. Keep that core tight. All right, guys. You guys have done a great job today. Thank you guys for coming along with Collective Culture. Have a great day.
So when Eric started doing that walkout, I was thinking, let's talk about a modification for the walkout.
I knew you were going to say that. Really for the walkout, the real modification there is basically if you want to just kind of just go out, not as far as he did, and just maybe do 2 of those, that's perfectly fine. I have a hard time with those bear crawls myself because what it does is you have to hold your core in. It's working your full body. I know Coach E said lower body, but it's your core, it's your arms, it's your legs, it's everything. So if you just have to do 2 or 3 of those and just walk out halfway, that's perfectly fine. You get the same workout.
Yeah, I was thinking some people might get down, and when they got down to touching their toes, they're like, "What is he doing?"
I do. I looked at that one. I said, "Ooh."
Yeah, so you pointed out something very important there. So we started out thinking that we were just going to work our lower body, but then in doing the lower body exercise, you also challenge other parts of your body.
Absolutely. And the other thing too with that is that's called the primary and the secondary. There's always going to be secondary muscles that you work, and that's perfectly fine because the focus is not on them, but guess what? They're still getting a workout as well too. I like it.
You're right. So folks, remember now, in all these exercises we do, we always talk about the modification and the importance of consulting your physician before you start your exercise routine. So remember now, these are things that collective culture is giving us modifications on how to do exercises. But remember, you just don't push your body beyond your limits because you don't want to injure yourself. So we're going to take a commercial break, and then we'll be right back. That's a look ahead at what we have coming up. So I saw some of the comments folks were saying they were feeling the burn, and they had one that said, "Ooh, my wrist said no to that walkout." So so that's one. So if you the walkout and the lunge. So the lunge, he was, of course, Eric is so fit, he can go all the way down on that lunge. What would be the modification on that?
Honestly, with the lunge, if you can just go and actually just even get in that position and hold it as an isometric hold, you're still getting a workout. Like how he started and not going down, if you just do like that and just position yourself as if you're going to do the lunge, but just hold it for 5 to 10 seconds on each side, that's still an awesome modification and a great workout as well.
Okay. Well, you shared some great information with us this morning, Denise. Hey, let me tell you, I really appreciate you coming on. Folks, remember to stay safe and stay fit, and we'll see you on Tuesday on Fit4Fall. Bye.
Thank you.